Hello and welcome to the Book Smoke. I'm Lee. um, so I wanted to start a new thing on my channel because I read a lot of poetry and I love poetry. I'm very interested in poetry. I write my own poetry and I just love reading collections of poetry, but not just poetry. I also read books that probably some other people may not have read. But I wanted to start a new thing on my channel called Book Spotlight. And what I'm going to do is just, whenever I feel like it, I'll pick one or two books and I'll make a video like this, and I'll tell you why I love the book and what it's about, and we give you a little taster of the book, whether it's poetry that I read, which I'm going to be doing today, or whether it's just an excerpt or a chapter of a book, and my feelings on the author's writing and stuff like that. That's basically what section of my channel is going to be. So yeah, this is my first book spotlight, and today I'm going to be talking about this. This is Pros and Cons: Creative Works from Fremantle Prison. This is one of my favourite books in the world. It's a self-published title, um, but I will read you the synopsis on the back and then I'll explain a bit about it. So it says, creative expression has a unique and crucial function in a prison environment. This volume is a testament to the ability of the human spirit to declare itself in spite of and in the face of appalling conditions. The stories, poems, and artworks speak of themes that are universal to prisoners everywhere, giving the reader an insight by which to close the gap between inside and out. So yes, this is a self-published title, which came out so long ago. I bought it from a charity shop, like about 5 years ago. 1999 this came out. But it is just absolutely fantastic. Like I said, I'm a big reader and writer and lover of poetry, and this is poems and artwork and short stories from prisoners in mainstream prison. Um, and it's just a fantastic collection. Um, I mean, there are many different authors of this book, so I'm not going to say one particular author because there isn't one particular author. But yeah, like here's just an example of some artwork. It's a photograph taken by Graham Roberts Pearson. Yeah, and it's just a brilliant. It's kind of a celebration. I know it sounds weird, but it's kind of a celebration of being a prisoner. But at the same time, it's very dark, and the poems and the stories and the artwork inside kind of give you the impression of what it's like to be a prisoner and the loneliness and the despair you feel. Um, even though most people who are sent to prison are sent because of their own faults, but it's just. What I'm going to do now is read you three poems that I've picked out that are my absolute favourites from this collection and some of my favourites ever, and they are absolutely beautiful, and I want to read them to you, so I will. So I'm going to start with a poem by Sean Finn. No, sorry, by Alan Kelly, and it's called "Establishment of Prison Print Industry." Machines used at the old institution have been yet have a, sorry, I'll start again. Machines used at the old institution have been installed yet are not in working condition. We sit in expectation and eternity if necessary. Our constitutions are conditioned to wait. Machines, no power at back, where the dark room will eventually entomb a constant, coolish temperature. Inscribed on the ground in chalk are the words, dark room. So, he's talking about the prison print industry, and I just think that's a beautiful poem. It's quite haunting, really. And this is the one I was going to start with by Shane Finn, and this one is entitled "You Sit in the Chair." It's so simplistic, but gives you that feeling of loneliness the prisoners must feel. You sit in the chair, you sit opposite me. You sit and stare, you blinded me. You turned off the lights, you deafened me. You told me your lies, you muted me. You heard no cries, you sit in the chair, you sit opposite me, you sit and stare. It's still an empty chair. So, yeah, quite haunting poem, that one, in my eyes. It's so simplistic, but gives you that real feeling of loneliness. And the last one, and my favourite poem of this book, is called The Lonely Angel, and it's by Corey Roop. And it goes like this. With all those angels up above, and the devil down below, spread your wings and fly, girl, go where no one goes. 'Cause she was made in heaven, just like the lonely dove. 'Cause she was made in heaven, she's filled with golden love. She's got an angel's sparkling eyes, her hair so long and blonde. She's got a smile just like sin, I can see that she's the one. 'Cause she was made in heaven, just like the lonely dove. 'Cause she was made in heaven, she's filled with golden love. To see her smile would fill my life just right. To see her angel's sparkling eyes would heat this cold bleak night. I can only dream about this angel in the sky, 'cause she is free, this lonely dove. Yes, so spread your wings and fly. 'Cause she was made in heaven, just like the lonely dove. 'Cause she was made in heaven, she's filled with golden love. And I just think that's an absolutely beautiful poem. And in fact, Corey Roop has quite a few poems in here. He's a really good poet. And he also has some photographs as well. But yeah, so that was my first book spotlight, which is Pros and Cons. If you feel like you want to, you should definitely go and look this up and buy it and look through it. Even as just a quick read to maybe get out of a reading slump, it takes literally like half an hour to go through the whole book. And I think this is the 1999 edition, which was self-published. But I think it was picked up by a publisher, and I think it's got a new cover, and that was in about 2004 or 5. So you may be able to get it in a new cover. But yeah, if you feel like this is something you wish to pick up, definitely look around for it and find it. And yeah, let me know if you decide to go ahead and buy it. And yeah, if you have any questions about the book or about any of the works inside the book, please let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, please like. If you wish, you may subscribe. And I will see you again soon. I'm just about to record another video, so you'll see that in a minute. But yes, I'm about to go, and happy reading, and have a lovely rest of your weekend.